Hello everybody, Niecy Black here. Happy Monday, back to the grind. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day and your weekend was tremendous. So hey, I'm excited to be with you. I know it's not Wednesday, which is when I usually have my midweek motivation and mind checks. Today is a special day for me. I am launching my new book, Self-Approved, A Guide to Authentic and Purposeful Living, today on Amazon for 99 cents. Okay. I'm really excitable right now because I never really wanted to be an author, but as I began to work with women after I left corporate America and just watching the lives of people that I touched and watching a need for me to share my story and to get it out there, what women are going through. And you know, it's not just women. Although my book is focused specifically for women. It just gave me this feeling, and I prayed about it. So, well, you know what? I do have a story. I do have an opportunity to share what it is that I want people to do better with their lives. You know what I'm saying? And it has been a tremendous journey of writing this book. And so today I'm launching it on Amazon. You get your 99-cent download. I would love for you to share it, get your copy, and not just that, I want you to see what the print copy looks like. See what the print copy looks like. Oh, I don't know if you can see it because this light is so bright. I'm trying to get it out of the light. Okay, maybe that's better. This is the print copy in the paperback. This is the print copy in the hardback. Why does my screen look so dark? Oh my goodness, we can't have any of that. Technology. This is the hardback version, and it came in just a few days ago, but I want you to know I have already shipped out all of the pre-orders. I was up early on Saturday getting all of everything signed and autographed and putting them in the mail. So you have the option of doing the downloadable, which is 99 cents from now until 3 today, or getting your print copy of the paperback or the hard copy, which is really, really nice. I got to say so myself. It's something about the hard copy that gives it a sense of elegance or, you know, professionalism, or so to speak. But I wanted to jump on and say, in case you guys don't know me, this is your first time tuning in, I am Niecy Black. I am a relational strategist, which means I'm a consultant, I'm a coach, and a trainer and teacher, and I deal specifically with helping people build better relationships with themselves first, and then how to build better relationships with others. And a lot of what my book is about is, a lot of times we don't even know who we are, right? On the inside, we have this facade, we're living this thing and doing this thing, but we really don't know what we stand for. We have people who have been hurt deeply in their past, when they were children, whatever the case may be. And we carry the weight and the pain of that into our adulthood, into relationships. And we expect people to just know who we are, right? We expect people to know what it is that we want. And a lot of times we give our voice to people and let folks speak for us and do for us and think for us and tell us how we're supposed to live and how we're supposed to operate, how we're supposed to run our business, and what society says we can or cannot do based on other people's perception. Well, my book is about challenging yourself to get to know who you are. Understand what it is that you want for your own life. Hey, Tiffany, thanks for joining me, darling. Understand that you already have everything that you need inside of you to do what you want to do in your life, because God created us. And I'm a Christian, and I believe that everything happens for a reason. And everything that I have gone through in my life was to position me for a certain space, a certain time, and a certain relationship. And I say that because, listen, I have been married twice. I am married to a wonderful man now. We have celebrated our 10-year anniversary just this past December. And that is the longest I have been married. to anybody. That is the longest relationship. But how? It's because I had to spend some time getting to know who I was first, getting to understand what my triggers were, what my tendencies were. And you know what? Not just that, but to assume some responsibility for the choices and the decisions that I made in my life that didn't quite turn out right. And not blaming mama and them, or daddy and them, or cousin and them, or the man. Stop putting and hanging my hat on all of these excuses and taking responsibility and accountability for my life and moving it forward. Now, I've done so many things in my past, that I'm not quite proud of. But am I going to allow it to dictate the rest of my life? Am I going to allow those things that happened to me in my past to dictate where I am now and where I'm going in my future? Absolutely not. I refuse to pay one more moment of ransom to anybody or anything in my past. That's just how much power you have, I have, everyone has within them. But you got to tap into it, right? So that's what my book is about, is to help you to become self-aware, help you to understand, and give you guides and tips on how you can manage yourself and your emotions, right? Releasing the responsibility of others to value you and to validate you and to approve of you and to give their vote of confidence to whatever it is that you're doing. You don't need all of that. I don't need all of that. We are already God approved. Everything that's in us, He put there because He knew this is the purpose that we are to walk in alignment with. Do we go and do something else? Yeah, I went and did a whole bunch of other something else. But I'll come right back around to realizing who I am, whose I am, and beginning to see myself through God's eyes. And not allowing myself to be so hung up on what other people think and what other people say is necessary, and trying to compare my journey to anyone else's. That's not what it's about. Your journey is unique. It's uniquely different than my journey. My journey is uniquely different to somebody else's journey. But I have to stand in my truth. I have to do what is necessary for me to live out my purpose. And you know what? You know what is something that I learned throughout that? You know what? I think that there's people that are commenting, but everything is in a shade of gray over there. And I have transitional bifocals on, so I can't quite make it out. I think I see Felicia. Hi, Felicia. Thank you for joining me, darling. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. So, dang it, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, yeah. I learned some things along the way. I made some mistakes along the way. We all do. But you got to have some grace with yourself as you are learning, as you are growing, and not be afraid to make a mistake, not be afraid of getting it wrong, not being afraid of not being comfortable, you know, because you can't learn anything in that box. You can't learn anything or grow in that tight little confined space that you're trying to live in and you're trying to operate in. I know that people hurt you. I know that people disappointed you. I know that people did not keep their word. And those people that were put in your life to protect you and to take care of you, they did not do their job. There comes a point in life where you have to say, you know what? It is so not about what they didn't do. It is so not about even what they did that brought pain into your life. It's about making a choice with what you have right now and what you want your life to look like. How do you want it to be different? It comes down to choosing to do different, to be different, to assume responsibility and decide, I'm not living in the past. I'm not going to allow any of my past relationships, people, to dictate where I'm going in my life, where I'm going in my future. I am going to stand up to me, for me, to me for my dream, to me for my purpose, and for my destiny, right? Because my kids are watching. Somebody else who look up to me is watching, and they want to make sure that I have the tenacity to push through whatever it is that I'm challenged with in the moment. That's why we got to get control of ourselves and stop allowing our emotions to dictate what we're going to do. Get pissed off, get angry, but don't give up. Be hurt, cry about it, go in the closet, cry out to God and let him know. Then get up off your knees and go get to work. Do something with the power that you have. And don't let anybody tell you what you cannot do or who you cannot be. Just because it ain't been done, don't mean you can't be the one to do it. Like I was sharing, I had the awesome pleasure of speaking today at Capitol Hill High School today in Oklahoma City. And it was all about personal development and going out to do interviews and how we present ourselves and how we are judged. And yes, we are judged. We get a lot of times the mentality like, I don't care what people say about me. Yeah, that's true to a point. But if you are trying to attract an audience, if you're trying to build a tribe, if you're trying to network and do business with people, then you should probably care. But one of the things that came up in that talk, in the training that I was doing at the high school today, was that a lot of times we don't really take the time that's necessary to sort through old thinking and old residue and recognize whether something serves us going forward or whether it doesn't. And it doesn't matter whether you're 15. It doesn't matter whether you're 55. Life is not over for you. You can always start again and choose differently. Get control of yourself. Learn who you are. Value who you are, respect who you are, and trust who you are. Trust what is in you, the ability to go out there and make your dreams come true, to make your mark in the world, to create the type of influence and impact that you want to create, and have a legacy that matters, right? Have a legacy that stands for something and stands on something. That's what it's about. So I am just so overwhelmed with gratitude and love and appreciation for those folk who have supported me along the way, who in spite of myself sometimes, when I want to stick my thumb in my mouth, they let me for 5 whole minutes. And then it's like, okay, take your thumb out, get up off that curve, and get back in the game, right? And I appreciate them so much. And this list is not all inclusive, but I want to give a shout out to some people who have really meant a lot to me over this past year and has supported me. My business bestie number 1 is Rhonda A. White. I love you. I appreciate you. Miss Ebony Combs, you know what? For a millennial, you are all right. I love my millennials. And you know what? I'm 54. I don't have a problem with telling folk I'm 54. But there is something to be learned from our younger generation. I'm talking to us older generation people. We think we got it all together. We think we got it all figured out, and people need to be respecting of their elders. Act like an elder. But open your mind and your heart to everything that our young people are doing. Not all of them are sitting on a corner drinking a 40. Not all of them are running gang and slanging. Not all of them are out there doing and committing crimes and thieving and stealing. Not all of our young people are doing that. We've got some intelligent young people that are making their place in the world. They're making a difference in the lives of people. They are in college. They are getting an education. They are striving to be doctors. They are striving to be lawyers, politicians, the president, female. They are out there, y'all. our young people. So don't be so quick to dismiss what our young people or what you think our young people don't know. And they are watching us. They are watching us, our sons and our daughters, our grandsons and our granddaughters are watching us. What is your life telling them? What is your life telling them? So, Miss Ebony Combs. Mary Flowers Boys. I haven't talked to my Mary in a long time, but I love you and I miss you. Thank you for supporting me. Miss Nikki Woods, thank you for believing in me on your book projects. You know, I started on the anthology book projects with Nikki, and I had seen her from afar, stalked her from afar, and it was like, oh my gosh, I have an opportunity to work with Nikki Woods. Oh my gosh. Just as down to earth. You have taught me so much. You have taught me so much. Miss Cheryl Williamson, I don't know if you get a chance to watch this, because when I got off the phone with you, we were in the grocery store. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for listening to me whine and skeech and cry on the phone when I didn't know what else to do, and being patient and allowing me grace to vent. I appreciate you so much. April Franks Hunt, you are a bad chick. You've got so much knowledge and so much wisdom, and you're doing a lot of things. I appreciate everything that I have learned from you. Starting with Ignite, starting with that very first conference that I attended. I don't even remember the name of it, but it was right after I left AT&T, and I was in this period of transition, and I think it was the Fabulous New You thing. I don't remember. But there was so much chaos going on because I felt like I needed to be somewhere, and I felt like that I had run my time in corporate, and I wanted to do something with greater impact and influence and touch lives and change and help people heal. And I was in tears at that conference. There were some things going on in my personal life, and I was just frustrated. I actually got a ticket. I went and I sat in the audience, and then got some phone calls, and I was just so heartbroken. But anyway, I was going to leave, and I remembered that I had left my jacket on the back of the chair. So I got up. I came back in to get my jacket off the back of the chair, and I was going to come home. And something said, sit down. And I sat down, and I was too busy, caught up in my own personal world of drama. That's what I was going through. Somebody said something. I don't remember what it said, but it sparked something on the inside of me. And I started looking around the room at the women that were in the room, and how it was young and old and black and white, and there was just diversity, and women who, because I thought, after I left corporate, I spent 27 years at AT&T, and I left there to do something more. Absolutely love the company, love the learning, love the teaching, and it was just an amazing experience. But I wanted to do something new and different, and I did not quite know where I fit. And at that conference, I felt my next path of action was to start my business. So I started with Ignite, and I've been going through Ignite and through part of the Amplify, and just learning a lot of things about how to run your business on the back end. Brilliant, brilliant information. So I appreciate you, April, and everything that I've learned. Oh my goodness. Lynn Smith, you're so quiet. And you don't hardly ever say anything or show up, but I know you're there. You're praying for me. And you have been that rock that behind the scenes, don't nobody even know about Powerhouse. And baby, when you come onto the scene, I know you're going to bring it. I'm there for you, whatever you need. My regular fellas, my regular ladies, and my children. My husband, Michael Troy Black. That's my sweet thing. I am Michelle, and he is my Barack. That man understands and gets me and supports me through thick and thin, through up and down. He holds my hand. He's been there from day one. And if you have a husband that's been in your corner, Honey, there's nothing like it. Let me tell you something about that. I could go on and on, but listen, I don't believe that God would give me a man that did not align with my purpose. And I believe that God would not give me a purpose that did not align with my man. So I don't have to choose my marriage over my husband. I don't have to choose my husband over my marriage. I can do them both. And I had, woo! I could preach a sermon on that all by itself. But I'm not gonna right now, because I want you to just know how much I thank you, how much I appreciate you, how much I appreciate your love and support. Make sure that you go to where are you going? Where are you gonna go? I see. I'm excited. Go to Amazon. The link is in the post. Go to Amazon, get your 99-cent download, because after that, it's going to go back to the regular price after today. If you want an autographed signed copy, make sure that you go to selfapproved-thebook.com and order your print copy in paperback or your print copy in hardback. I will autograph it to you. Make sure that you give me the name that you want me to autograph it in, because I've been getting some just emails and some business names. I have to go, okay, who am I autographing this to? But it feels so good. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I appreciate you connecting with me. Let me know. I want your reviews. Let me know what you think about it. On Amazon, go on Amazon, leave a review. Let me know what you think about it. Also, if you're interested in booking me for your workshops or your events, I'm open for speaking. I do private coaching as well. And I'd love to support you in your organization, in your life, in your business, helping you with your relationship, starting with you first. I'm so excited. I'm going to go now. Hey, B, I love you. Hey, Lavelle, thank you so much for joining me, darling. Thank you, guys. And share and comment. I put a little blurb in there that you can text. It's textable. It's tweetable. I want you guys to blow up Twitter for me, blow up Periscope for me, and just thank you. So I'll see you guys later. I'm going to get off of here and go do some tweeting. Thank you, guys. Love you so much, and I appreciate you. Have a wonderful and a beautiful day. Okay? Talk to you later.